Welcome back to the 75 Hard series. Today is day 8, and the number one question that you guys asked me in the last video was what I'm eating for my diet. So I just went grocery shopping, and we're gonna go through pretty much what I eat almost every day. So before this cold stuff gets bad, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, our protein. I usually get 1 pack of steaks, whether it's New York strips or fillets. These will usually last me a whole day. I'll make both of them at the same time and then eat one for lunch and one for dinner. But it ends up being $19 for 1.3 pounds. This is my favorite meal out of the week to make and probably the best tasting thing. Next, we have some Atlantic salmon, and this is one of my favorite things to buy because it's so easy to make. It's relatively cheap, and the calories and protein on it are so good for how small it is. So I love getting these. Next, we have 5 pounds of 80-20 ground beef, and this is just so easy to make and pair with other things. Half of that will be paired with some white rice, and then the other half will be used in some spaghetti. I've tried to switch to all red meats and fish for my protein, and that has led to my skin getting clearer, just overall feeling better and easier to bulk. So this will be my proteins for lunch and dinners. The only sweet thing I bought is this ice cream, which is dairy-free. I've been off of dairy for about a year now, and I think it was one of the main contributors to my skin breaking out all the time. But I tried the vanilla. I haven't tried the cookie dough flavor, which I got this time. And the vanilla tasted a lot like coconut, but I am curious to see how good this one is. It's also 830 calories for this whole thing. So trying to bulk, I think that'll help if I have a day where I just need a little more. To cook with the ground beef, we have pasta, some grass-fed butter, and then this Prego tomato sauce, which is super simple ingredients. It doesn't have all the additives, and it tastes really good, so I make this all the time. Now we have 8 Honeycrisp apples. Usually before the gym, I will make sure to get one of these in for some carbs. For my breakfast, I will put 2 whole grain pieces of bread in the toaster, and then once they're done, I'll put peanut butter on them and 1 banana. Along with that, I also have 2 packs of the maple and brown sugar oatmeal. This was an acquired taste for me. I hated oatmeal, but I just kind of forced myself to now liking it. And then the last thing we have is some wheat rolls, which I try not to eat a ton of bread. There was a while where I cut it out completely, but especially during bulking, it's kind of hard to get in calories without some sort of bread. So especially if I make steak or something, it's easy to just put some butter on this and get some quick calories in. But that is pretty much everything I eat on a weekly basis. Like I said, I try and exclude dairy, white breads, pretty much all the things that make bulking easy. Right now I'm eating in a surplus where I eat about 3,000 calories a day, which isn't too hard, but eating clean can kind of make it a bit more challenging, especially when it's so easy just to stop at like Chick-fil-A and get a 30 count for like 1,500 calories. So we have to work for it a little more. I don't exclude all fast food. There will be like 1 or 2 days out of the week where I'm out of groceries, so I will just stop on the way home from the gym. And I think everything in moderation is the healthiest. Obviously, I would love to eat this every single day, but that's just not realistic for how life works. The only thing that I buy throughout the week is a case of waters, and I'm from the South, and for the longest time, I had to get a gallon of sweet tea because it just makes everything better. But I cut that out. I cut soda out as well. And the main priority with that was just getting my skin cleared up. So if that's not really a problem for you, I mean, who cares? But it definitely did change how I look at things. I used to go grocery shopping and not look at a single label. So with working out, I started tracking my macros. And then with trying to get my skin cleared up, I started looking at the ingredients. So it makes it a lot more tedious shopping, but overall, I think I'm healthier. When I talked about doing a Q&A, a lot of you guys asked for this video, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments and I will be sure to respond. Thank y'all for watching as always. I will see y'all on day 9.